Okay.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter.
Like, okay, no question.
Well, no, they're just talking.
Yeah, some of them give quests, some of them doesn't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Commander, Councillor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any council homeworld.
But Earth was the first council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the
So we're
beginning.
still on this nobody believes this shit's actually happening bullshit. Okay.
No, they believe that we're not getting hit as hard as they are.
We must
Basically,
fight this
they
enemy
know
together.
that that it's finally happening. They just don't believe it. That he's just they believe that he's playing it up.
True, but in the end we survived.
So
because
yes, we are
followed
doing the
Shepard's
exact same fucking thing from the first two games. The council are still too fucking brain dead to pay attention to literally anything. After
course.
being made for two fucking games.
Created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers. Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense.
Yeah, this
And
seems legit.
Yeah.
No one would have thought of any of that. The fucking Protheans didn't put that in their VI to warn you that that was a thing ahead of time.
Yeah, this is definitely just. I always thought the catalyst sounded like, boy, that seems like sudden write myself out of the corner thing. Corner
That isn't even being pulled out the ass. That's being shot out the ass like explosive diarrhea.
thing.
And Udina's right. We need to stand together now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
Thought you said the Reapers were attacking them as well, because from the sounds of it, they're sure not attacking anyone else first.
Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our...
Also, boy, they seem to be taking the Solarian one a lot more major than their own.
Also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will
Yeah,
Judging
you
by
wouldn't
that
think
look
so with
over.
a race that only lives 40 years.
Yeah,
Shepard, meet me in
especially
my
with
office.
that just with that turn and
I hope
everything.
that's
It's like,
an offer of support. I'll
It's
be
like,
digging
no,
over
don't
my
turn to
catalog find
him.
Device Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
Keep in mind, no matter who you choose, they're against you in the last game too.
Yep.
Second rate.
How can they be so blind?
Again, only 30 years on the council, well, around the council, let alone on the council.
Can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Balvin's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palavin's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
The Reapers are tearing us apart and you want to make a deal?
I'm trying to help you, Commander. The summit leaders set our war strategy, and this council is beholden to their decision. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that.
Are we about to turn Renegade from being racist into an idiot?
Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palavin's largest moon. Get in and out.
Do keep in mind, you had no problem making deals in the last games. Now you're just like, wow, the Reapers ravage Earth. I'm supposed to be making deals?
Yeah.
No deal.
There is one other thing. The council has agreed to reinstate...
After I got rid of it in the second game by accident, of course, but yeah. That's still funny.
available to you. Good luck.
Well,
Your status again.
that
Yep.
went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime.
This time they're forcing it on me. I can't choose.
Sends along.
Thanks.
Oh, you could choose in the first game?
I mean, in the second game, I was able to pick. Didn't do jack
And you
shit, it
picked
seemed
neither
like.
on either of them.
No, I did on the second one. I mean, on the Paragon run. It just didn't do jack
Sure
shit,
didn't notice
apparently.
it. I'm pretty sure they pretty much still said you didn't have it.
No, I got it. I selected it.
No, I'm saying I'm pretty sure they still said you did not have it. It literally did nothing in that game, Kit.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. From the way in which it went, I'm almost certain that there was even references to you not having Spectre status in Mass Effect 2 when you supposedly used Spectre status.
Well, they really didn't give me much cash, did they?
Well, no. You didn't really expect them to do that. They gave you all your fucking levels.
Well, I had expected a little bit of cash and everything. My goodness.
Be gone with your spoiled attitude.
Yeah.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians?
I really would have figured by now they would have not brought this fucking bitch back.
No, they love watching people beat her over the head, apparently.
You brought a sleeping bag.
So what you're saying is they really enjoyed players beating a brown person over the head.
Commander,
Yep,
you
it
must
seems
ask
like.
questions.
That made sense.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about
No, see it.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Well, are we going with a "Oh woe is me" misery label now with this theme?
Oh, we got a slider.
Yep, I see him.
Oh,
was
there he
quick.
goes. He snapped out.
I guess this game has some internet latency.
That's funny.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Fucking hell.
Khaleesi's been seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that
Yeah, we know. Your
on
name is
Earth
2 miles
were
long.
attacked?
I know.
How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you military.
You're angry. I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Like a bitch.
That really satisfying.
Say again?
That really was not satisfying. That bitch has been such a problem for the last 2 games, and all you do is fucking headbutt her.
Basically.
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How is she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
Keep doing what you're doing with Alliance R&D. We need our best minds at work, giving us every advantage possible.
I'm a field doctor, Commander, not a research scientist. Eden Prime, the Battle of the Citadel, defeating the Collectors. We've been through too much together to let it end now. Let me serve on the Normandy. Please, Commander.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander.
You know, that terminology doesn't really work very well when this is like 2 years after the last game, and she obviously hasn't been on board the Normandy that long.
Well, she used to. In the first game, she was the medic of it and everything. But yeah.
Okay, so she was the medic in the first one. Okay. Then in the sequel, she was also the medic, from what I'm understanding, correct?
Yes.
Then 2 years passed, and now you just say to her, what, Kit? It wouldn't be the Normandy without you on it.
Yeah, apparently.
So it wasn't the Normandy for the last 2 years, but you had no problem just leaving her out of the loop all this time.
The humans are our allies.
Like I was grounded, apparently, so yeah. So I wasn't even aware of the Normandy.
Yeah, I can totally believe you were grounded, you know, after stopping the Reapers for a second fucking time.
Yep.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Fraley.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
Ah, yeah, putting people on a where they can just see out to the falling depths down to nothingness is a good idea for being able to keep their spirits up.
Yeah, especially with a concussion.
Just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing.
Next, you're gonna tell me you have one of those falling floor illusions on the ground.
I need you up and reporting for duty ASAP. You hear me, soldier? You need anything, Doc, let me know.
Yes, I need you out of this room. We don't like people talking to themselves.
See you soon.
Like, boy, I got kicked out of that room fast.
It would be funny if right as you say see you soon, you start hearing them, time of death. Like you just talked to a corpse, basically.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Let's see. I know there's something in here for a mission. It's on the other side. Either that or it hasn't shown up yet.
There's a door there, Kit. You have to go through doors when they're open, not when they're shut.
Ha, funny.
Welcome to Serta.
sapient life. Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please one moment, please.
It's like, let's buy the medi-gel right there because that'll be useful.
Apparently, it doesn't work for everything, though.
Yeah, they must have fucking weakened the recipe as well.
Just like a corporation. Oh, look! Those motherfuckers are still there. Mass Effect, the only real massive effect in this entire fucking series is just the stupidity that nothing ever changed from the first fucking game.
No kidding. Alright. Oh, here comes his first dream sequence.
Oh great, dream sequences. They need to be added to this series.
Oh yeah.
After the Event Horizon flashes, seizure-inducing flashes from the first game, the complete lack of dream sequences in the last game, and now trauma dreams in this one makes complete sense.
Of course.
And you walk slow as fuck.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's your run.
Yeah. I'm on Baywatch.
I'm not hearing enough boom, boom, boom for that. Yep, that cut was definitely right for that kid to disappear like that.
Yeah.
Again, it makes no sense for this to be the traumatic event for you, keeping in mind that literally the character's start is based off a traumatic event too, and you going into the council is based off a traumatic event, and blah blah blah. Basically, every single one of these games involves traumatic events happening to you. I mean, at one time you literally fucking died and came back to life. Talk about something less traumatic, would you?
Basically.
If anything, you should be really having a lot of nightmares about your own fucking death at this point, because
Oh,
you've literally
you
died.
can only imagine that.
You can basically say Shepard has had a chance to prove or disprove the existence of any sort of afterlife.
Yeah.
And that apparently does nothing to fuck with them.
Yep.
But a child that they saw in an event one time being blown up, they never said hi to him or anything. They just saw him in an event for a second.
Yep, said, hey, we need to move.
So much of a
That's
traumatic event that this is what is lingering in their head.
I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Yeah, thanks to you, I can't get my Mac on.
Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
So you made my ship useless.
Meaning?
Yeah.
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson...
The government in this case has more technological advancement than multiple different organizations throughout the universe who have no actual legal guidelines to follow.
Yep.
In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
I can agree with that. She has a nice voice.
In the PIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
I like that how they're showing it via a little pad and everything instead of taking us around.
For mission-specific intel and war analysis.
Of course. That would cost budget to animate.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counter.
Yeah, it was a Turian idea.
Yeah. It's like, I thought you said you weren't going with the Council.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open.
Hitting denotes victory in some capacity.
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant
This is like a deer hitting a truck is what this is.
The stronger you can make that armada, the better.
Which has happened to my family more times than you might realize. I don't mean us hitting deer. I mean deer literally hitting us.
It's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen.
Yes, they could definitely hold out against this unstoppable force we literally, physically cannot harm.
Of course.
The worst part is the Reapers are stupid as well. They're using beam weapons to try and take everything down. They have these gigantic fucking ships. They could literally just go to orbit, drop down real fucking quick, and bomb the place basically instantly.
Yep. So yeah, this is the war asset stuff right here. Basically, whatever stuff you get and everything can become an asset.
So.
And you need to have it past that bar before you go into the final thing for it, or at least or a full bar for the trophy thing, which we're gonna be getting.
This is gonna be a long one, isn't it?
Probably a little bit.
Great. That's good.
Yeah. Also, this room can go fuck itself. You literally have to sit there and wait for a second to get through it.
Oh, so they brought that bullshit from the first game back. Oh, K9. Ha 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 ha. Original joke.
Of course.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
We're in the middle of a war, Specialist. We've got bigger problems than finding a toothbrush.
Understood, Commander. And to be clear, I'm happy to be here. If I can help with the comm system and get you the intel you need to win this war, I'll have done more than I ever did in the lab.
Toothbrushes are more important than people realize.
Nope.
You know, that was the biggest regret that a woman had. She was on, I think, 3 different ships that fell into the ocean. Yeah, sank. One of which was the Titanic, by the way, if I remember correctly.
Oh, wouldn't that suck to no end?
She from whatever, if I remember the story correctly, she was on one ship, it sank. Then she got onto another ship that rescued them, and that one sank. And then the third one she was on was the Titanic, and that one sank as well. But when interviewed about some of this shit, the one thing she stated she regretted the most was forgetting to grab her toothbrush before she got off the ship that was sinking. So now she always makes sure to carry extra toothbrushes with her, or did. I'm sure she's dead by now, but yeah.
Of course.
That was the big regret she had, was that she forgot her toothbrush. Oh, we're bringing no weapons this time, eh?
For some reason, it decided it wanted to equip my heavy pistol to me. It's like, no. It's like, maybe I should...
Look at that, you do have a reputation bar still.
Yep.
What were you looking into?
I'm gonna get some of this right here. These ones right here, because, yeah.
Okay, just don't get too many. You need to keep some points for the exploit.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna want that exploit, I'm sure.
Oh, easily. Let's see.
Weight capacity would probably be helpful with weapon thing, right?
Yeah. Let's see. This is power. This is reputation.
Power damage and weight capacity, I would say, would be the most important. Reputation is fucking worthless.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on that because I only get 13 more points.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Theron in the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Are we really just rehashing the first and second games in this one?
Understood.
Do you have any idea?
I mean, they're basically acknowledging it even.
Kind of, huh?
Specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone, get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Also, why would Cerberus be attacking the colony? I understand they're the bad guys. They're the bad guys now. But keep in mind, they still think they're trying to control the Reapers for humanity. So they obviously wouldn't be attacking a human colony.
Yep. And, oh, right, this is the DLC one. Oops. Oh well, I didn't mean to start it so early, but oh well.
They'll come back from this.
Oh well.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see
This is to get the Prothean partner.
Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
At the same time, it doesn't really change his point either.
True.
You guys still have to dig to some extent for your archaeological finds, so it is quite possible you could have run across dinosaur bones if dinosaurs were on other planets.
Yeah.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible.
They would have meant nothing to you, but they could have still happened. A Reaper artifact!
You mean a collection?
Oh, okay.
Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power.
And this one's not even hooked up to one.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. That's
How
not
is
hooked
this
up.
one has power?
Think of what we could learn.
How does it have to? How did this thing apparently have a portable stasis method for power usage that lasted 50,000 years?
Well, the other one didn't? I have not a clue.
If they had that tech, why the fuck didn't they just hook everyone up to those fuckers?
Exactly.
It obviously could hide from the things. Oh, and they can't just break open the pod because it might kill him, apparently.
Took over the labs
Yep.
Yeah,
nearby
okay.
to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Heads up.
Yep, couldn't just hit you right there. Just had to be considerate.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure that drone, not drone, but the turret does anything.
Me too. Let's see, it's R1, so circle.
I'd like to see the drone well, not drone, but turret actually do something, but so far I still have yet to actually see the turret actually damage an enemy. You got smoke cover, Kit. Go through the smoke. What, you think enemies can just see through smoke?
Yep.
What would make you think that?
Here, let's see if I can pop one right there for it.
Stars. No, really, the turret is fucking useless. That's all the attack it did, Kit.
Yeah,
Yeah, those things are trash.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to wonder, what's with sci-fi games making really cool ideas and then completely fucking them over?
I don't know.
Well, Mass Effect 2 gave you a fucking nuke launcher and then made it so it had to charge for like 30 fucking seconds out of cover before you could fire it, and it might blow you up on top of everything, and it barely has enough shots for one charge.
Yeah.
Warframe does the same crap. They make a cool weapon, like, oh, this weapon spins up infinitely the longer you fire it, which makes it fire even faster, and then they just make it, oh, and it does no fucking damage at all.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
I'm just waiting for this all-human organization to suddenly have a bunch of Krogan and Batarians working for them. I bet their turret works really well.
Oh yeah, theirs really kicks and can kick your ass. Plus it heals up right away, pretty much. Shit.
Engineer.
Come on, pop out of that cupboard.
But that burst rifle sucks. It might do a little bit more damage, but at the same time, its kick is significantly higher, and it also takes forever to actually fire comparatively.
Seems like shit. I'm gonna have to find a station when we get.
You also seem to have less ammo for it.
Yeah.
Which, seeing as you barely get to pick up their ammo because it disappears after like 10 seconds, yeah, that's not a good thing. Honestly, I get the feeling you're actually doing more damage just spamming your power at this point.
That's what it looks like.
Then again, you did just upgrade your power output from the thing, so... If it continues like this, it really will just be a power-only run. I mean, it basically will nullify the entire point of their argument as to why they started using heat clips instead of using, well, thermal clips or whatever, instead of using infinite ammo. Because your guns will do no damage, and you'll run out of ammo so much fucking faster that you might as well just use your power, which will be infinite.
Yeah.
And now you can just see things in the past, kid.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Event Horizon crap too. And now you just see the Prothean's history, so you know how he died, quote unquote. So I guess now we're supposed to assume that collectors are the Prothean husk.
It kind of seems like it.
That causes significant problems with the whole idea, because we've already seen basically husks of other races, which imply a husk is not just a human variable that was created.
Oh, there's more ones like that, like the cannibal you saw last time and everything. I think that's some other race.
In this game, yes, I understand that, Kit. They're retconning shit. I can tell. But it's not accurate to what was going on in the last game, because we did see Theron basically turn into a fucking husk.
That's true.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success.
Even though she should have the cipher too.
I know.
Lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does,
You took from her too, you know, you fucking. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. The very, very obvious situation, just thrown out the fucking window because they wanted to make you special.
Exactly.
Also know that she can understand the stuff thanks to the first game on that very subject. It's not just a situation of like us just saying, well, she took it from your memory. It was clarified in the first game because of her learning about the stuff, using the Thorian information, such like that gained from that is different things. She helped you understand by making it make sense in your cipher of a brain.
Yeah.
That being the case, she understands the shit too, or should.
Very. It's like she should have some idea. Ow.
Yeah, your power is a lot stronger than your bullets.
Yeah, no kidding.
At this point, your bullets might as well be a secondary, which almost makes me think a shotgun would be a better option. I guess possibly the best option would be a sniper rifle if that's going to be the case, since you're going to be spamming your power for most of the damage. But yeah, that's significantly more powerful. I mean, you're basically one-shotting enemies now. Liara's dead.
Yeah, I saw. I wanted to get this guy's shield first.
Hulkamania is not dead, though. I'm just gonna start calling him Kronk.
I feel like that would probably work for him.
So what you're saying is this game had himbos before himbos?
Yeah.
And you didn't like this character?
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Apparently. Tally's fine, but Himbo Kronk is not.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying.
Alright, I'm missing a chunk of my HP, a little piece of my HP. Let's see if it comes back. Since I'm no longer in fights.
I'm gonna guess not. Yeah, it would have started back by now, I would figure.
Yeah, same here.
Exploit wins again.
And back into the memories.
This, by the way, further convolutes the whole thing because it literally implies that you have to be infected by basically their fucking culture, their nature, to be able to understand anything, to even see their information.
Yeah.
That seriously causes a lot more problems. Keep in mind, we apparently utilized the technology we got from a vault made from these guys to further our technology into space. Something established in this fucking game.
1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Why would they have kept the exact records necessary to learn the code to release him?
You understood that one too?
I don't know.
Yeah. I've got this.
You're not liking any of these questions, are you? This is pretty early in the game for them to have been fucking up this much.
Well, this is a DLC quest.
It's still pretty fucking early in the game for this much fuckery, Kit.
I know.
You can't get through their shields.
I know. Gotta wait for her singularity to come back. There it goes.
Now throw fire. Or don't.
Aha.
Significant amount more damage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, first you're peppering them with fucking bees compared to a 22, and then after that it's like you just picked up a fucking 50 cal automatic.
With unlimited ammo.
Yes, unlimited ammo. Because it's weaker that way.
Oh, he's down. Oh, that's because he got shredded.
Well, we did just establish Himbo. Not exactly the smartest bunch.
Oh, she just kicked his ass, apparently.
You mean an Asari is actually a challenge for a single human, Kit? I remember hearing that most of these fucking races were like superior to humans through the last two games, and yet magically one fucking
See,
human.
I told you that I can mow you down.
Well, that was fucking quick. I really would have figured you wouldn't have been a deer in headlights, but...
I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Ow.
Someone hook a grenade to your ass?
Apparently, it seemed like shit.
I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis
Ass grenades. Weirdly sounds like a band name.
I could see it.
wonder what music they'd be making.
Probably rock, or at least metal.
Country, I think country. Come on, Naka. No, he deflects it off. There's a grenade next to you. You're about to die. You're welcome for this totally expected and necessary advice. I'm not fee at all.
I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Speaking of, I need to go get the game soon, tomorrow probably, since that's finally coming. The remastering thing's coming out.
Hate Skyward Sword. I sure hear some silence. Someone's making excuses up in their head.
I was like, I do hate it a bit.
I do hate it, but giving Nintendo 60 more bucks sounds like a good thing.
I'm more curious if they changed the motion controls well enough.
Motion controls weren't the big problem with that game.
I felt it was, other than of course, the repetitive. God. Die.
In Battlefield 4 again, because there sure is. Oh, you want to heal?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, they're going Battlefield on me.
We're doing a little bit of what's the word? Far Cry healing here, where each of those segments are the only thing that heals up after each fight.
It is, isn't it?
Yep. Kronk. See ammo, hurry and get it. It looks to already be gone. Great.
I know, it's like, isn't that wonderful? How fast the damn thing disappears?
It was from an enemy you just killed, which makes me think that it despawned it when you took it off screen. Yeah, that would be a big fucking problem if that was exactly what I just saw. Oh great, they can corner glitch.
Let's go around the other way. Whoop.
Oh, good idea.
Oh shit, not again. Ah, damn, they're really wanting to use the grenades now.
I like how we were trash talking how they didn't have any kind of dangerous grenades with the enemies, and now they're just spamming them. It's almost like people at BioWare were actually told the problems with each of their games, so they tried to rectify it in the next one.
Just a little bit.
That's saying something with how many people were defending these fucking games. They just trick shotting.
Yeah. I was like, I noticed this one also
aim
really.
Worse. Are you gonna need to go into settings and reduce your sensitivity?
I don't know. Maybe I should, huh?
Okay, ignore me.
We have to find another way across.
Maybe I missed it or something.
Reload.
Oh.
There you go. It's a good thing you couldn't just hop down a little bit and walk over there.
I know, right?
But maybe I remember things wrong, but couldn't Liara kind of levitate things? Or at least Asari could levitate things? Didn't we have an Asari in the last game who could just, like, sprint across long distances really fucking quick, like in a flash?
Yeah. Let's see if there is a... Maybe I can. Oh, yeah, I could have gone. I could have just walked down.
Well, I guess my smartass response turned out to be true.
Yeah.
That was needlessly complicated then. They could have just... What logic was removing the bridge?
Another fight, probably?
You should be able to hop over that one, shouldn't you? Are we really just going in fucking a long distance route for no reason? I guess so.
I guess so.
At this point, if they ambush you, it's just stupid.
Oh, you know they're gonna show up the second I activate the pod.
Point is, look at how much of a tedious extra they just did, and did nothing with it.
Of course. See, here they come.
Attacking you at this point makes no sense. Yeah, that burst fire recoil is just too fucking bad for long range and shit.
Just a bit. Probably would be good to use, grab the sniper rifle out on the next run.
You'll be stuck mainly using your power, just so you know. So
Yeah.
I'd say sniper rifle and pistol, which is gonna sound like a stupid idea. I know. But sniper rifle and pistol is probably gonna be the best idea. Yeah, at that range, it doesn't really like to pull over to curve at him. It veers off path, too.
Yeah.
That's part of why I was thinking sniper rifle and pistol, because then for long distances, you have the sniper rifle.
That's gotta suck so much, just fucking self-destructing.
Well, most of them don't feel it anyway. They're already husks, you know?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Did you find a shield or something?
Huh? From downtown. Yep.
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Right there. Uh-oh. Don't let it get close. It's on top of it already. This thing's gonna be the fun thing to take care of. Oh shit! Nope, I was like, did I get the pilot yet? Because you can get the pilot in it and everything. Shit. Damn it!
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Damn it. I knew heavy mechs were gonna be a pain in the butt to kill.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
There we go, got it. Whew. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go with that sniper rifle after we get done with the mission. Shit. Is that everyone? Yeah. There we go.
There. You can open the life pod now.
There we go, finally.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I've read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments.
Yeah.
I saw what happened to your people. I know you must be grieving. But they died 50,000 years ago. My people are dying right now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out?
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
I question what all I missed, but at this point I really don't care.
I was like, of course.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
That doesn't make him not new, jackass.
I know.
Nothing wrong with playing it safe. Should we be worried?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides.
Grace are part Ragni.
It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
It's like, yeah, they have the ability to touch and then basically read your DNA and memories.
So they can touch you and read your DNA, telling everything about you, basically, and at the same time, the only way to learn their language is to basically be one of them, and you cannot understand it any other way, proven by Liara now.
Yep.
Yeah, this totally seems like a real and legitimate thing.
Like, hey, it's the beacon message again.
Because seizures are fun.
Yeah.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's
That was 4 years ago.
And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together.
Which means it's early for the Reapers to be getting here, which makes no sense as far as why the Reapers are fucking here.
Then the extinction was delayed.
And apparently 3 years.
For the device. We're going to build it.
Well, no. First game happened 2 years before the first, before Mass Effect 2, and then this would happen 2 years after Mass Effect 2. So that would mean 4 years.
Okay.
Estimated.
So, no, yeah, the 3 years was probably the first one or something. No? What? I'm confused now. Yeah, it should have been at least 4.
Probably 5 if 2.5 years happens anywhere in there.
Yeah.
I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art.
Did I make your brain melt at some point there? Did they say something about 3 years that I missed?
No, there was like 3 months after the first one with Saren, and then 2 years I was down and out because I needed to be revived, and then it's been 2 years afterwards for recovering. So it should have been 4.5 years ish.
4 years, 3 months at minimum.
Yeah.
Possibly even longer than that for simple little factors of might have been 2.5 years for recovery or what have you, blah blah blah. Point is, between the games there was definitely more than 3 years or 2 years or what have you.
Yeah.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal?
She'll suck your dick.
Lies are easy to detect, but you seem to be telling the truth, Commander. For now.
Yeah, because people would lie about trying to get rid of the fucking world-destroying Reapers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain.
Quick, Kit, touch it.
Touch.
The last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
And then they fail to kill the Reapers.
I have a few more questions. questions I'd like to ask.
No, really, no matter what option you choose, you do not kill the Reapers in this.
Studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my
We're just ignoring the Asari.
Yep. Through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Helped you out tons, didn't it?
Later, we developed technology.
Wouldn't that make them super susceptible to the Reapers right there? Because if one of them is indoctrinated, then wouldn't that probably pass over to the second one?
You'd figure as such.
I just noticed that right there. I'm like, wait a minute, wouldn't that spread as wildfire easily as fast as possible?
Which would have meant the Reapers wouldn't have had any problem taking over the entire race. But they apparently did, because these are the only people out of what I would guess is thousands of generations of different societies were the only ones capable of being able to send a message out and warn people.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him
Oh, so he can just
touch anything basically, and it holds the memory.
That's so asinine.
Part of me feels like they used the something from Assassin's Creed for right there, because how the machine was able to read genetic material and everything to make the simulation and such.
You're saying that Mass Effect stole something from another game? I'm appalled by such an assumption, Kit. They've never done anything that might have been used in other games. It's not like Mass Effect 1 is about a race that shows up every once in a while to eliminate all other organics in the world, well, in the universe, just like another virus that happens to spread in another game called Dead Space.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
No shit.
They wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried, none succeeded.
I had no idea.
I'd like to just point out that they made the guy who sounds like the African the slave trader.
It is not lost on me.
Same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time.
No shit, it didn't work.
We were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire
ate
had
them.
fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare.
So we're just retconning the first game at this point.
Yep.
It wasn't a quick little desperate action. It wasn't a quick little desperate action on Ilos where they just put people in and hoped it would work because it was their last bastion.
Oh,
Apparently they had these plans all over the place, and they're excusing it because, oh, well, they were all separated, so we didn't know what each other were doing.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing
Basically.
our ancestors?
It just so happens they were all doing the exact same fucking things.
Yep.
Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found
Okay,
a
now
crater
it's
nearby that
7
called
years
itself
ago.
Vigil on the planet Ilos.
What the
I
fuck?
was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to
His
see
logic
our
here makes no
cycle is
sense, by the way.
different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me. I never
Actually, almost every race is just going to get fucking obliterated by them. Without some kind of uniformity, you're going to fail no matter what. It might be really fucked up uniformity, but uniformity is still necessary to make an actual success.
Yeah.
In fact, most races, well, most people win wars specifically because they have uniform cohesion between the ranks. If you notice, what he says there kind of contradicts itself midways. Because he literally stated that they were all unified under the same ruling and same logic, and then the moment the Reaper showed up, they were all scattered, and that's how they lost. So, scattered didn't work, apparently.
I understand.
Yeah.
This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
I'm not. Guy's basically a spit in the face towards pretty much anyone who actually paid attention to the story. These are interesting, aren't they?
Just a
They are
bit.
the worst loading screens of the series.
I found something.
Oh, hey, Zion! The place you want to be. I wonder if there's going to be a race on it called the Zionists. Location. It's definitely a better situation than the first game or the second game.
Yeah. Now, where's that last one at? There it is.
It's obviously next to the sun. Oh, hey, you don't use fuel anymore, so that's useful, right?
No, you use fuel. Yeah.
I was hoping that was going to finally be dealt with. Oh, we're doing main story more?
Yeah, I think the other one
I'd
is
do it.
another story.
Oh, you didn't have any real
Another
problem
DLC
doing that,
run.
so I'm not really sure why you wouldn't just do the side quests early.
Because.
Because what? You didn't
Exactly.
answer.
Exactly.
You already know that's not an excuse that works with me.
It's going to work eventually. I know.
No.
I know. Why can't I have Javik appear join me?
You have to cycle his appearance.
Because he just said he'll work with me.
Yeah, but he's probably overpowered as fuck since he's DLC, Kit.
That don't matter.
Okay, you got a new rifle. Question
Particle
is
rifle.
whether or not it's worth it to bring it.
It's
Or if it's better just...
very heavy, but it holds a lot more ammo. The fire rates are better. Damage isn't as good though.
Accuracy is shit.
Probably. Let's go with your suggestion Let's go with your suggestion.
Sniper rifle and pistol.
Let's say we got the submachine gun or the heavy
Pistol is gonna hit hard.
So the heavy pistol?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say heavy pistol.
Alright.
It's gonna reduce your charge speed to only plus 80%, but... Oh right, you can modify this.
Yep. I only have mod for this one at the moment for one. Let's see, and there's the shotgun mod.
It increases its damage.
Let's see. Yeah. Like that might be good to auto flop them.
You should definitely make sure the himbo stays leveled. You can chuckle, but you gotta admit the tenacity of the guy. He literally face tanked a turret.
That is true.
You can't admire the brains. That one you still can't admire. Man, they sure do seem effective.
Oh yeah, totally.
We're just gonna ignore that right now.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that and go right for the moon, where the Turian ambassador is, for some reason.
Which apparently isn't being attacked by these guys, but apparently they can't extract him on.
It's being attacked by at least one, I think. You'll find out.
An old friend there. Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
You had a friend called Palavin?
Yeah.
I don't remember a Palavin.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard, I'm so sorry.
Isn't this supposed to also be happening to the Asari homeworld? Why is this a Asari situation?
I don't know. I think there's this happens a little later on for them all.
For husks apparently being the human cycle of the whole collector Prothean shit, that sure does seem like a ton of husks for how few humans they technically should have been able to collect in all this time.
No kidding.
Unless those fucking laser beams they keep shooting are husk beams.
Yeah.
I'm also sure noticing a complete lack of them turning people against their own people using the whole mental psychological thing. Which would have made a lot more sense than they just made the collectors to fight the Protheans.
Yeah, they really didn't do that too much in this.
It's also coming to mind that they apparently Protheans lost because of their uniformity, but the Reapers are definitely winning because of their uniformity.
Yeah. At most, you could say the only reason why they're no, even then. I'm trying to think right there, because you can't use the whole logic of them suddenly attacking and everything.
Saw bigger ones.
Because then they get the pure jump on it. Yeah,
The
there's
fact
one right
that
there.
the Reapers also had time to create the collectors out of the stuff kind of implies that they had time to prepare for some of that stuff too.
Yeah.
It's not like the Reaper just showed up and instantly ambushed everywhere all at once, like what was actually implied in the first one. They kind of heavily implied that most of the area in the first one was, I bet it's a burst fire.
It's the Viper.
Either the Viper is the semi-auto or it was a burst fire.
Nope.
Okay, it's semi-auto.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bartis, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard.
Sure do have a lot of very specific English tactics, American tactics specifically, for how these people act in this war zone.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. I'm sorry. That's a big loss for everyone. Reaper bastards.
So what happens now?
How is that the renegade choice?
I don't know.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Well, I'm not leaving this moon until I know where the Primarch is.
Let me guess. Garrus is the Palaven command personnel.
I'll take care of things on this end.
I don't believe he is, if I recall right.
I wasn't saying he was the Primarch. I'm saying he's the Palaven command.
Oh. No, but I know we can meet him on the way or
are,
something.
Yeah, that you have to save and all that shit. Because from the seams of it, sure does seem like that would probably be who Liara was talking about. Because I sure don't know anyone know anyone named Palaven in this, so I'm guessing it must be him. He's the only real Turian you know. Unless Theron was cloned within the last 4 years, and he's actually a swell guy when the Reapers don't have him. You're now thinking it would have been funny if they did that, aren't you?
Yeah, that would have been a little funny, yeah.
They aren't smart enough for that, Kit. They weren't even smart enough to keep their own lore consistent for 2 hours.
So it seems.
It's really sad to think that a game like Killzone, which everyone labels as brainless, has more consistent lore than Mass Effect, a game people gave awards to for its amazing story.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's why I said you probably wanted to bring the pistol too.
Yeah, that was probably a smart idea too.
It sucks that you have to slow down your speed at which you can charge, but this way you have long range for those long range fights and you have pistol for close range.
Yeah.
Pistol usually is less heavy than every other weapon, so yeah. Though I did notice the submachine gun and the pistol both had similar weight values. At the same time, I think pistol would hit harder, even though it has a slow rate of fire. But most pistols in most games are semi-automatic, fire based on the speed at which you pull the trigger. So it kind of works out better.
We can't repair it from this
Glad it stopped you to say that.
I know.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Here they come.
Ready, James?
Hell yeah.
I'd let one up just as a joke. You can keep husks from climbing up here. Just push that one up there into the sky. It didn't climb.
Oh shit.
Kronk's trying. He's not very good, but he's trying.
Yeah, he's trying at least.
I will state that with the open area like this, the husks are a lot less annoying.
I agree.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something.
Good to know.
Understood.
Shepard out.
On a bright side, when it comes down to it, you'll be able to probably reduce, well, if you get to respec at any point, you can probably take points out of your turret.
Yeah, no kidding.
But you're really glad they didn't go with the Mass Effect 1 melee system.
Yeah. Yeah, I am so glad they got rid of that.
They seem to get stuck a lot when they're on fire.
Yeah, they seem to kind of
like a stun.
Yeah.
So I guess when they get close, one thing to do is smack them with fire and then punch them.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
I'm also noticing that they kind of dumbed down how the game works a bit. In the last two, you'd go out on a mission on an area. You'd travel through what was basically a linear pathway, but it was usually a linear pathway that had kind of branching off paths to add a certain amount of difference to it. Scimitar, if I remember correctly, yeah. Sadly, I bet it sucks.
Yeah, kind of does.
It's not Mass Effect 1 shotguns.
Yep,
But,
the guild, I mean, the cult of shotguns have failed.
They did not spread their wisdom this far. Maybe a different game.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead are MIA.
I need someone. I don't.
And this is why the system that America has works the way it does, Kit. Aren't you glad? We
Yeah.
literally had a conversation about this earlier today.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir.
We knew
See you
he'd show up.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
Advising.
James,
Shooting
this is
things,
Garrus
not
Vicarian.
advising.
He helped me stop the collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
Is that a joke or the fact he's missing pieces?
I don't know. It might be might be like, hey, glad to see you're alive thing, or it might be a small joke.
Know him, Garrus?
Glad to see you're alive.
Riding alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
Unconventional thinking might be the only way to save Palaven. And Earth.
He'll do whatever it takes. Reminds me of an old human Spectre I knew.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
Warzone. Sure does seem pretty peaceful.
She's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and
If it could have anything to do with a Terminator droid that was brought onto the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flesh.
Because you know how good we are with tech like that.
Yeah, I don't know how amazing that robot is at keeping the tech out.
Yeah.
Man, that looks so stupid.
General, tell Primarch Victus will rendezvous here.
The bug version of that on Tuchanka didn't look that stupid. Why? How the fuck did they make it look dumber by making it robotic?
They made it steampunk. Except bad steampunk.
They made it cyberpunk.
There you go, cyberpunk shit.
Not. I wasn't making a dig at Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk is a thing. It's sort of like diesel punk, atom punk, steampunks, etc. But usually adding lights to things don't make them look dumber.
That's the Turian's one right there, the Marauder.
Yeah, this is new made-up bullshit that they just came up with. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't seen them up close yet, but I'm pretty sure they also don't look anything like Saren did. Yeah, Saren didn't look like that.
Yeah.
So if we're going with the idea that Saren was a Turian, then they should look like Saren did.
Oh, crap.
But they don't. Pause strat was not helpful here. I'd recommend pistol. They're going to work on the closer enemies first, probably.
Yeah.
Garrus and the Hembo do most of the long-range work. And remember that you can freeze them in place with that. It's actually very useful to use.
Yeah, no kidding.
I might have accidentally given you the easy mode for this difficulty, Kit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be disappointed if so. I just hope you can pick up ammo.
Yep.
Get it on screen, quick. Damn it. There's ammo to your right, possibly.
Aha, there's some.
Yeah, that's basically a husk canceller.
It is, isn't it?
I don't know how well it works on the other races at doing that, but for the husk enemies anyway. It works pretty well. I doubt it's as effective against enemies that shoot at you, but yeah. Yeah, allowed to shoot at you even though he was on fire, so it's not as effective against shooting enemies.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good thing there's a lot of husks.
Yeah. I get the feeling you're going to be fighting a lot of them in this game.
I think we're done here.
Also, that ammo resupplied there.
That's what it seems like.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Yeah, you're back and forth in this one compared to the first game and the second game. Gonna use the turret?
Yep.
Okay then. Well, you didn't seem to be getting in it, so...
It wasn't letting me.
Wow, this turret sucks. People were not too happy with this one. Ignoring the fact that, well, the stories were all crap, so this one's not really that special. They're also kind of brainless with their combat design this time around.
Yeah, this is more they're going for numbers than anything.
Well, not just that, but this is literally shit out of Call of Duty. There's always that mounted gunfight in Call of Duty that you have to deal with. This is formulaic Call of Duty, basically. Turrets suck.
It does. Apparently, I can't aim at something 2 feet away from it.
Get out of that turret now.
Yeah.
Hey, I think the wall... Glad I figured out that you could stun him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Himbo survived longer than Garrus.
No kidding.
Himbo truly is superior.
Ow. Get it off of me!
Wow, there's a special kill cam? Oh, no.
It was, but...
Guess you're gonna pause. Oh.
Nope, I couldn't get it.
Hey, don't try and shoot them when they're on the wall. Just get off the turret and try and deal with them, because they're not gonna be very good at that. Also, I like how the frail husks are just being orbital dropped on the planet. In an explosion, no less. Sure, this time it will be Garrus who's the Chad, and the Himbo's gonna die real early. I could end up being wrong, because they all seem to be going after Garrus.
Just a little bit.
See, that's like the first one going over to his side. You're gonna tell me Garrus has never heard that?
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Saved Kronk, so that works out.
Like, okay, enough. There it goes.
It's obviously the only thing that is ever created when Turians are suddenly turned into husks, correct? Oh, sorry, that's just... The name... Why would you call something like that Brute? That's obviously a fucking tank or a juggernaut.
I don't know.
Wow, it's already dead.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad as I was figuring it was going to be.
Never mind, I take it back. Brute works fine because that thing was lame.
Shepherd out. Garrus, last place you saw Victus?
I have to agree with you on that.
Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus. Victus, now the brute, just laying there dead.
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble. Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
I think you still have family there.
The first day.
Yeah, I think they're all dead, buddy.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
You putting up a good
They
fight?
can't even hold on to a fucking moon.
But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe.
I'd like to further point out that this is further proving Protheans wrong. Javik claimed that it was the fact they were all homogenized to the same way of thinking that stopped them from being able to take on. Well, guess what? The different thinking methods for the Turians sure don't seem to be fucking working. In fact, so far, the only thing having any effect, ironically enough, is human. Because the Turians were moved back to a fucking moon. They were losing this fight.
Basically, kind of could say that, yeah.
Ah, them damn Cubs will never win the Mets game now.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating.
So I guess Garrus is just swapping between brainless and smart for a moment there, huh? Because he sure didn't seem very smart.
Probably, huh?
Have you seen General Victus?
Sniper rifle, spare ammo. Cool.
Okay, good luck. Yes, sir. That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
That wasn't even danger close.
So, Commander, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the
I sure did notice that they have a lot of open space here. They just have talking going on.
Yeah, I was just about to say something on that too.
And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the Genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians.
Arians did not sterilize them.
Krogan hate them both for it.
They were one of the forces who helped with it and everything.
Helped with it, yes, but the Solarians were the ones who sterilized them.
Yeah.
We even heard from the from Morden in the last one how the Solarians infected one person off world to send them back and get other ones infected and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it literally wasn't the Taurians fucking doing it.
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you.
And the Primarchs being fucking killed.
Like, dang it, stop eating your buddies. It's like, have some nutritious bullets instead.
Moving to the compound.
Moving. Right behind you.
And heal. Oh, that's 40 shields gone.
Looks grim. Been a brutal fight for these guys. But the tide's turning. Turn up the heat.
Tide's turning, they say. Yeah, because a human showed up. I guess technically 2 humans showed up.
Yeah.
You know what really needs to be questioned? They keep on making all these creatures that can basically be made from different races like this. Let's just go with the logic that Husks are definitely not what they create from all these individuals, and they totally create all these other races off the fucking fly like they did. Because they're definitely not necromorphs. Let's just go with that for a moment.
Yeah.
We're no one gonna question why it is that they've apparently not bothered to put any of these sentient races that they're putting under their control under any sort of super shielding like the ships are that can apparently take fucking orbital bombardments from different kinds of cannons and auto fire and all different kind of shit and not take any damage. They haven't bothered to set up even a single soldier with that sort of defense. Their own sentience when taking over other bodies is not set up to be able to have that defense. They didn't bother to set up specific ones they can take over who have that defense. Yet they're extremely smart, highly adept, and superiorly created compared to every other race. So fervently ahead of time that no one can fight them.
Of course. Yeah, you just made like my brain hurts now trying to think on that. It's like, yeah, right. I was like, why didn't they do that?
Do you smell copper?
I mean, yeah, it's like, why do I smell copper? Yeah, it's like, yeah, that is right. Why didn't that do that?
On top of that, they had control of the Quarians. They could easily have used that.
Shit.
Quarians are technologically based, so simply put, they already have the necessary things there for them to start working with it and everything.
General Victus?
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you
Also,
go?
this entire situation here with the Primarch is basically a double fake-out type of bullshit.
Yeah.
In case you didn't notice, they send you here to get the Primarch. Then they go, oh no, the Primarch is dead. You're fucked. And then they go instantly right after that, oh, except our system doesn't work like your system. Totally not. when one of our Primarchs die, we just replace them with the next in line.
Yeah.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and
So yeah, it's basically a double fake out where they go, "Oh, sorry, you failed because he's dead," and then they go, "Except you didn't actually fail because there's another one."
Yep.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I can't wait for him to just tell Garrus to work with you.
I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
You sound perfect.
I need you on top of your game.
I like how I hate diplomats is apparently the good choice, when that totally sounds like something a renegade would be adding.
Yeah.
See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
They'll all be dead in 5 seconds after I leave anyway.
Shit.
Without him up there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
The answer is no.
Nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch?
That was not what he was saying. He literally stated he needed to stay here to help fighting.
Kind of sounds like it.
No, earlier on, he literally stated he needed to stay here. He couldn't go on this whole journey with you. And now he's joining your team.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tall.
There's been no sort of change in that direction. Except I guess he's now running the fuck away.
To help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Like this is the first time you're going around the Krogan.
I know.
I apologize for being so frank, Commander, but your plan feels doomed to failure. We know. We've been there before.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I'm not the only one that feels this way. The Solarian Dalatras is livid.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Perhaps. Still, we can't help but feel that this summit is a waste of your time, and we can't afford to have it waste ours. We must focus our attention on the arrival of the Reapers. So no, the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
Good luck, Commander.
I'm gonna be pinheaded and not decide to work with you, just for petty stakes.
The only way that this game could get good actually improve is if when it comes to the Asari shit, you could just tell them to go fuck themselves and leave them to die.
I wish you could.
But we know from Mass Effect 4's teaser that doesn't fucking happen.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
And when you put it that way...
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
Take me.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to
He
Deck 3.
up in the body.
Yep.
Joker, what's that sound?
You can get slammed back, Kit.
Yeah. Maybe after I finish breaking this. Yeah, actually, fuck. The shields are too useful. The overload is too useful, and my fireballs are too useful. And I don't think we can
Yeah,
choose
that's how
the
fire
other one.
extinguisher works.
Yeah.
Edie, talk to me.
Do they just have an animation of someone using an LMG and just figured, you know, I don't really want to make a fire extinguisher thing. Let's just model some stupid-looking thing and pretend like it's correct.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie.
Yes.
Close.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Aren't you trying to get information from that is now gone if ED has taken it over?
Access to the Prothean data in its head. Good work.
I reason.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It must be still active, but yeah.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Point ever be just as durable as it was when it was Dr. Eva.
Yep.
Or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
No shit.
On that we can agree.
Though I'm pretty sure with his whole problem, I'm pretty sure he's not going to get mounted by a robot anytime soon.
Yes, it was.
Too many broken bones.
Yeah. You might consider it worth it.
I doubt it.
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still
He can't
my
fuck
old
the ship
nightmare.
if he's too busy broken for fucking the ship.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
I ever told you I don't like doctors?
Don't be such a grouch. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Your system is still detecting the implants as foreign bodies. There's no health risk, but your scars are having trouble healing. I recommend reducing stress levels. Be compassionate.
Given everything I've got, Doc.
I'm just saying, a little more optimism and a little less realism could help, Commander. Anyway, it's just a cosmetic issue.
Screw it. You don't know what you're talking about. Your hairstyle's changed in like 3 games.
Yeah, I really don't care how her hair looks in this game at all.
She really needs to stop dyeing it.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Isn't she all kind of honorary Krogan because of the whole helping Grunt? Also, I noticed he sure didn't mention Grunt.
True.
Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without...
The feeling that
I doubt 1,000 more
he's a little horny.
will be any
Yeah.
Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
We're going to need giant guns. Lots of giant guns.
I need you at your best.
Like
Every decision
these.
you make is the right one.
And when we're wrong,
We haven't been so far.
there are times I wish we were. convincing my people that
You haven't been wrong. Has nobody paid attention at all to the fact that in 3 games, the exact same fucking storyline's going on because no one's fucking listening? Sure does seem like you've been wrong a lot, seeing as no one's fucking listened enough to pay attention to what you're saying. Or were you just running around shouting Alex Jones slang half the time when you weren't talking about something legit?
Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word. Something else you want to talk about?
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Cinematic panning.
Yep, because it has to show off her room.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
The last 5% is when Layara Tassoni is really angry.
Obviously.
If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime,
Because the robot knows what's relevant for you more than anyone.
Apparently.
Including yourself.
Let's see, we could have more ammo or shields. I don't think we can have both.
Shield. Keep in mind, you're currently using the exploit, so
yeah.
The best thing possible is more shield. I like how she just phases in.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
We can figure out what it does later. Our priority is getting it built.
Just give me some warning before.
Seems like a great way to handle things.
People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time.
You know, I also remember another game.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to work tonight.
I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
There's still a lot of people alive down there. I have to remember that.
You will. It's the war we warned everyone about for years.
I seem to remember another EA game that happened to utilize the idea of making a giant powerful weapon that was supposed to destroy the invading creature that was attacking them. And I also remember in that game, when you tried to start building it, you were notified that you were actually helping the enemy by building it. I wonder if the same plot point is about to be used here.
Surprisingly not.
Found something suspicious. Have you got a minute? Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I want to molest those boobies.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call. So normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks
Gee, I wonder if it had anything to do with Oh, hey, Cerberus. It's...
In any event,
Yeah, lo and behold, it's something that happened in the last game. Happening again.
but I believe
Yep.
they're still in danger.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
I sure noticed a lack of robo booty here.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Never mind, I see it now.
Yeah, I know.
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joe.
It's totally never heard her plug herself into it.
She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her a little more flexibility. Sweet.
You're definitely interested in.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hey, the Chris voice is coming out again.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes.
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person? No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept. How are you adjusting to the arms and legs? I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions.
Oh, it would have been actually funny if the first time she turned into it, she actually tripped around a lot.
There's no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
If I give a legitimate order, I expect it to be carried out. I'll be responsible for its costs. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Your core programming, like self-preservation, not allowing humans to be harmed, things like that?
Correct.
Don't touch a thing.
I see how that could alarm you. That is why I wanted to discuss it before making changes. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you want level-headed
No.
answers to help you fit into polite society, I'm not really the right person.
I see. I will take that into consideration.
Oh, that gave you +2 Paragon reputation, and not a bit of that gave you Renegade.
I know.
You have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams.
I've been noticing that too. Quite a lot. I mean, I got quite a lot of it and everything so far already. But yeah.
That still seemed you chose all the negative choices there, and it still gave you positive.
I know.
And no negative. Careful. So, you're not worried about getting Reapers after you, apparently?
Nope, I needed that right there for that.
What the fuck was that?
If you have to escape from Reapers after they get called and everything. I.e., jump from the ship, jump from the system. before they can catch you and everything to get that one.
So what happens if they catch you? Do you
Game
just
over.
Game over?
Game over.
That's so stupid.
Yep.
And so you did it again.
Yep, I wanted to get that right there.
Reapers eluded.
I can't go into that one.
You can't go back in there.
For the moment being, until they leave the system a little bit.
That was a good idea.
Yep.
Don't think they show up in this one, but I could be wrong.
Huh.
The Reapers, I don't think you can call them into this one.
Let's see. There's the students, diplomats. Let's see here, students. Okay, now I can call him in. Should I call in the two new? See if we find a combo with them and everything.
I'm already disappointed.
There's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
I'm just gonna slap Edie to the front of this ship.
It's like you can't do that. She's with us in this mission.
I'm just saying that he seems to be very focused on her, and just slap her to the front of the ship like one of those fucking mermaid sculptures. Distraction done.
Yeah.
Come and get me.
Oh yeah, that didn't look stupid.
Yeah.
And this definitely doesn't look stupid. I like how he can fly in a straight line and they still couldn't comprehend the idea of hitting him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Reapers, everybody.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Get ready. Let me lock out the door.
It's like I saw a frag go flying.
The noises.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you.
She's a colonial. This makes her Colonel Sanders.
I need the best.
How many of
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few
We wanted to make sure they were easy targets for them.
tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
We need all the help we can get.
I just wish it was from somewhere else. But you're right. The Alliance needs help. God bless them. Some of our older students volunteered. Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
Jack is going to be here.
It's like, really, Jack? What do you think Jack's gonna be here?
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
It makes him a better weapon than Metal Gear.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
I can't wait for the child reversion to start.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Also, technically, this makes no sense. Edie just stated that she can only reach so far, kind of deal. And Joker literally just booked it with the ship.
As long
she
as
should
it's
definitely
within
be out of range now.
As long as it's like within a relay, I think it is basically in the range.
I don't know. The way she was saying it didn't really sound like that much of range. I can understand going down to a planet, the ship's going to hover in the atmosphere, but he just had to fucking book it, okay? You're not going to convince me he's still within planetary range. It just seems like another one of those situations where they shouldn't have explained how the system works in the way that they did.
Yeah, or at least gave a different one, like I copied some of my program over to it.
I mean, they literally do that with the Geth already, so it would make sense that she would have been smart enough to think about that.
Yeah.
So we just have a student. Well, that's kind of funny, actually. That was kind of smart of him. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I can make myself invincible, so I've made myself invincible. Reapers can't fuck with me now.
Basically, as long as I can hold this shield out, I can't be fucked with.
The only thing I'm imagining now is the stupid, hilarious idea that he just, like, 2 years later, you just see a skeleton still holding the shield up. They'll never get me in here, and it's just a skeleton that's left. They never got him.
It's like, yeah, he was right. They never did get him.
Whew. Smoke is fun.
Yeah, smoke is a lot more deadlier than the frickin' flash grenades ever were.
But now they have chemical grenades, which makes them actually even more deadly.
Yep.
You running? You have the Prothean with you. He's supposed to be overpowered as fuck, right?
Yeah, that's what he should be.
He was DLC, Kit. Then again, this game did come out after the whole nonsensical don't sell power bullshit, so. I'm not sure your disrupt is hitting half the time.
It's sometimes hitting that one hit the desk and everything a little bit.
Well, remember, fire can apparently stun. I could be wrong, but I think fire stuns if they have no shield.
Let's see, we got a new shotgun.
Yeah, a shotgun. Yeah, it's the Mass Effect 2 one. It's still gonna suck. I wonder who the instructor is. A medic?
Let's see. Yep.
Nice. Probably also gonna suck, but it looks nice.
I agree.
Let's see what it's okay.
She's injured. If you wish to save her, act quickly, though it could delay us.
Sean, can you hear me? I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
I'd like to just point out, Javik literally tried to stop you from having a single conversation.
Jack? Shepard?
That's a teacher's clothes, all right.
Yeah.
They really didn't care much about dress code.
Nope.
Yeah, I believe that made it through that doorway.
Everyone get down. This thing's out of your league. Shepard, keep it off us.
Why don't you help?
The students aren't a trained military force. They need support.
Edie, great addition to this team. You're actually chewing away on its shield pretty good. Shockingly effective, actually, compared to Mass Effect 1 and 2's powers.
I know, right?
It's a really good thing you can just spam the shit out of that stuff, too, in this one. I see we're now going with Greek gods instead of Norse gods for our robots, seeing as that one's called Atlas.
I just noticed that too.
I mean, Atlas, and if I remember correctly, Atlas was a Titan, but not the point. The point is Greek mythology instead of Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Man, must have been a smart idea to be inside a robot that could explode so easily. Okay, yeah, without their shield, they do seem to stun with fire. Dumbass, we were kind of dealing with a real fucking problem. Man, fire is really effective. Well, that's bad.
Like, worked out well enough.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the Queen of the Girl Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
Those troops had you on the ropes, Jack. I just saved your ass.
You want a medal?
No.
But you guys literally betrayed Cerberus at the end of the second game. Why would it matter about you?
Hey, Edie. Nice
Well, we gave him in the Renegade. We gave him the collector's ship.
All I care about is getting my guys
So?
out of here.
So we kind of worked with them.
I don't see it. Is she gonna punch you in the good ending too, though? That's the thing.
I believe so.
How did you end up teaching people?
Yeah.
You say it like you think I'm gonna make them explode or something. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
She makes an okay teacher.
2 minutes time square. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
She's probably the fun one.
Oh, I imagine she would be the extremely fun one.
We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
You can have a conversation point in there to get 4 renegade points. Well, you did, I think, defend yourself slightly against the Cerberus accusations, but still, that.
I think there's a
I guess
different thing right there. There's Renegade, Paragon, and the other one right there.
Other one right there,
and
what?
Just reputation, and such.
Reputation is what your Renegade and Paragon are. You're known as being a Renegade. That's your reputation. That's why the bar is so much larger. It's not a karmic thing in this one. It's your reputation with different faction kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's still just Renegade and Paragon options. You still got 4 Renegade options just because you apparently defended yourself slightly against Jack there.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Well, that because you read something.
But Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Now you gotta run all the way back up there. See, sometimes exploring beforehand is a bad idea.
Unless they mean like one over here. Eh?
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
Stick close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire. We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
All right, everyone. Hit them with everything you've got. You ever want to cut loose? See what you can really do? Now's your chance.
Students of Grissom Academy.
You'll all be very weak and disappointing.
Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
I've seen firsthand what Cerberus does to people they promised not to harm.
What? You see the scars, Rodriguez? Come on, take a good look. Cerberus did this to me when I was half your age. Ugh. Surrender and you're meat on a slab. We're trying to save your asses.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go!
Not exactly sure how saving the students is getting you renegade points at all in this case. I get you slightly angered Jack to motivate her to say something angry to them. But literally, if they surrender, It is 100% accurate. If they surrender, they are fucked. It's not even a question of whether or not that's the case. Literally does like 3 sniper rifle shots.
Freaking overpowered fireball.
More. Your powers are literally more powerful than actually playing the game with weapons, and they're unlimited.
Yeah.
I want to wait to get the Atlas. He's not as big a threat as some of this other shit.
I'm trying to get the cockpit out open.
Why?
You can take control of the ship, and that's one of the things for it. I might have to wait until easy mode.
Because they kind of take a shit ton of damage, and I'm pretty sure the fire isn't helping. If anything, I think the fire is killing them too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're losing. Oh, great. I just realized you're fighting them, and you pretty much have no way to hurt them.
It's like, Mail's here. Oh,
That's
shit.
an actual achievement, so
yeah.
You might need to work on that. You need to revive her anyway.
Yeah.
We're not going to question how it is a robot that is wirelessly controlling a body that is also a robot can apparently be knocked out cold and needs Medgel to revive.
Nope. And she's down again, damn it.
She was definitely a better choice than the himbo.
Yeah, no kidding.
You might want to just swap to your pistol and try shooting through that.
There we go.
Kit, are you trying to practice to out unsnipe me? Because this is shitty sniping aim on my levels of shitty sniping aim. So you're right. I'm about to die. You know, I'm actually kind of curious. I understand you're doing this, so we'll not try it this time, but next time, why don't you try putting a point into something else, like your cryoblast, and see if that works to fix your health.
I can give it a try.
Grenade. Welcome to how it feels to be me, Kit. And even then, you don't seem to be getting nearly the amount of grenades. And your weapons are so fucking weak. I wouldn't figure you'd be upgrading the shit out of this stuff right now, so this definitely seems as though your weapons are just naturally weak, because I'm just not really sure how you'd make these enemies take more damage at this point. Unless we've basically ignored a level up system for these things, or a modification system that makes them more powerful.
I have not a clue. Oh, hello.
Yep.
Ow.
Heal.
Alright, you said cryoblast.
Try putting one in cryoblast. Just put a point in it, or put a few points in the. Okay, you saved it. So, oh.
Yeah, it came back. Yeah.
Yep.
So
you can level anything up, and then remove it. You don't even have to level up your health. So we can use that exploit on any of this. That opens up a lot because that means
it's not as strong. So
let's see what the first cryoblast thing was, because I'm thinking the first cryoblast one might have given you some health or something.
Yeah. Weakens armor and throws targets. Frozen targets won't regenerate health.
Recharge speed. Nope, nothing there should give you health, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But you saw it did give you health back.
Yeah, I did see that. Oh, they're both down. Fudge.
Well, don't you have the stuff?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, okay, you do. But, just off that fact, that means the exploit is usable with everything, just to lesser degrees.
Fuck.
And you need it again. Good job, Kit. That would mean that when you come into a bind, you could still upgrade your health and shield, and then you could still use the exploit. You're not beholden to needing that for the exploit. Again, I really think you need to work on some of the other enemies and get closer to that first, but what do I know? It's not like you're getting your ass kicked or anything.
Damn it.
I'm not really sure using the Atlas armor is worth it, Kit.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try going for just the grunts. Aha! Combined arms trophy.
Ready for action? Hell yeah!
Nope. Oh, you weren't talking to Edie, you were apparently talking to Jack.
Yeah.
Jack and shit, I mean. Okay, so I think using overload on him causes him to spaz out.
Yeah.
Okay, so overload is your trick for them.
Yep, when I don't have anybody who has
Okay, it only works if you hit them behind, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
Or is slow to react is the trick. I don't really know. We have to test it some more.
Doesn't seem to react too long.
I'm hit him to that, so I don't know. Maybe someone else's power is useful against him. Oh, Jack's getting him from behind for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Slam might be useful for.
There you go, yeah.
You could get rid of Cryoblast for it.
Fuck.
You can pause at any time, yet magically you keep forgetting to do that.
And he just bitch slapped me.
Did you make sure not to save that? Because I didn't see you wipe it yourself out after that. And yeah, Chet, you gotta keep in mind, you're using the exploit, so you're keeping your health a bit lower, so you're gonna be taking damage easier. Which means cover is important. That's part of why I was looking into other exploitational methods, seeing if you could do it with other things.
Yeah.
Because if you can do it with other things, then that means that when it comes to the exploit, you could actually still heal yourself and still have the benefit to exploit. A shield pylon? What's the shield pylon for?
It creates those little barrier shields down there for them.
Yeah, barrier shields?
Things that little walls and everything down there. Jesus Christ, those turns rip me apart.
If only you had some sort of turret that could be useful at damaging enemies from a distance. But you don't. Because your turret sucks. Your turret is kind of trash. Hey Kit, remember when I explained to you the role of high fire rate? Yeah, currently your big threat is that turret, I would kind of say, but I could be wrong. Those guys are annoying.
Yeah, just a little bitty.
Up here. Ready for action?
He showed up. Too bad you can't shoot while crouched.
Yeah. Oh, god
Someone
damn it.
from another...
Oh, shit.
You're best to die. And I knew you didn't undo it. I expected as such.
I knew it was gonna happen eventually, but yeah.
It also doesn't seem as though the health benefits are actually benefiting you. Okay, so yeah, the exploit is extremely reduced for that without that, and you also did not you genuinely did not seem to take any more damage than you did prior. So I really think you should just leave your health down.
Okay.
If the difference is one bullet, it just isn't worth it.
Yeah, I agree too.
You're still got 600 bullets coming at you after all.
Freaking Christ. Oh. I forgot to, I keep pushing. I keep backing out instead of pressing triangle to remove him.
Just take it kind of slowly and stop and try and slow down a bit, Kit.
I really hate their grenades so much. Jesus Christ, they tossed so many.
Okay. I think you were honestly doing pretty good from this area right up here before you went too far. This area right here where you're at seems to be the optimum area because they have to come below and above. If they come from above, Jack can take their shield away. So currently, you'd be in a very good spot to be there. You just have to deal with enemies from below, basically, up until a point. Yeah, the smoke is specifically to make sure your powers can't work. It doesn't help that you keep putting yourself in between the enemy and your bullets. How you manage to put yourself between your bullets and the enemy, I'm not really sure, but you keep doing it.
They're all over the bloody place, it seems like here.
Remember, undo, upgrade.
I'll do. There.
Yeah. You could toss down a turret. That might help out as a distraction. Oy. Man, that thing is worthless.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. drone can distract them if you get the drone behind them, just so you know.
That's what I was trying to do.
I would recommend probably drone behind them and throw your fire on them, then try and shoot them. That's just my guess as to how to handle them. Because they're on fire, it might reduce their ability to move, which gives you more time to shoot. And yeah, you could also just shoot them with the fire. That's a way to distract them for a moment. There you go. Yep. Now shoot them.
Up here. Ready for action? Hell yeah.
Remember the drone. And there's also two behind you now, so
yeah,
probably good to try and use the exploit, then rush past and try and keep yourself topped up while you do.
I'm screwed.
You're still... Oh. We saw, though, that the drone fire strategy worked, so I would recommend doing that. This area seems to be your safest location to be at. Never mind. Okay. Where Edie seems to be your safe location. You drone. All you have to do is kill one of them and Jack shows up. I like how you still ended up hitting the fucking shield.
I know.
Atlas is gonna hit you. I like how I said that and right as I did, I saw the bullet fly past you.
Well, this part is definitely a lot harder than...
Yeah. You didn't undo it.
And it doesn't matter now. I was fucking surrounded.
It didn't help that you brought in Edie and him, who seem to be completely fucking useless.
No kidding. Let me see here. Did I tell them to do their powers even?
It's on. Everything's on.
Yep. Squad power on use. Yeah.
I think they just suck against shields, Kit.
Seems like. So I'm just gonna stick back here.
The greatest of defensive positions. A chair. Compare Fire and Fury. You got the anger part of that Fury, but you don't have got the Fury part of that Fury yet. That guy fucking dodged it. It's sad that this is actually working out more than the last couple runs.
I know, right?
Aim for the mill slot.
Ready for action?
You didn't think you'd get through it with just a regular pistol, did you?
Nope.
I'm disappointed in you, Kit. Well, I guess because you're not out there, she hasn't spawned in to help you
She
yet.
just spawned in now. I heard her.
Ah. Probably good to just spam the attack on him, or his power on him, and then go from there. Probably aim for the shoe, because that does seem to be a lot more effective than actually aiming for his face.
And I'm out of power. I'm out of ammo there.
Yep, I feel. Man, these shield guys are kind of fucking annoying when you don't have barrier.
Yeah.
And it swapped you to the pistol again.
Yeah.
Yay! Slow and steady wins the tortoise race, Kit. So in response, you just run out into the open. The fucker dodged.
Yeah, they're really good at that.
I thought we were playing Mass Effect, not Dark Souls. I think that door never shuts.
Yeah.
Enemies moved up. I blame Jack for that smoke. I'm dead. Oh, Evie's dead. Just playing GTA one-hit KO now, I guess. Let's send everyone else in front of me, because if I get fucking touched, I'm dead. Dead, Tim.
Surprisingly, this is actually working really well, staying in this room. You wouldn't figure that would be it, but...
Do you want to do those?
Huh.
Do you want to do those?
Yeah.
Okay. Wanted to make sure, because again, we literally tried you screwing that up, and it didn't help you out any, so... Oh, hey, the grenade time.
No!
You're getting really quick to that pause button, aren't you?
I'm learning.
Can you imagine how difficult that would have been with the pause button that was on the PlayStation 4 controller? Such a nice shot through the smoke. Headshot.
Well, at least the plus is I'm gaining quite a bit of shield breaks.
I don't think breaking his shuttle and getting in it is worth it yet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kill him now.
Yeah, well, currently the best thing you can do is to find yourself a position now and start spamming your power. You're out of ammo. I'd laugh if he instantaneously died again.
Yeah, so would have I.
Swap to your pistol. It's faster to swap to a sidearm than it is to reload. I could be wrong, but I think you've reduced the amount of enemies a little bit more.
Yeah, I
Should
think
make
I'm
it a
doing
little
pretty
easier
good.
now.
Yeah, I think all I have is that thing right there. Oh, and that
I
one
think
right
I just
there.
saw a different square. Yeah.
Yeah, there's two at least I can see.
Move up slightly, and you should be able to handle it better with the fire. Again, getting hit by slow-moving projectiles, as you do.
Yeah, it's a good thing they don't deal as much, it seems like, in this one.
I wonder how many people just kept getting attacked, getting blasted by slow-moving projectiles that they genuinely were like, we need to remove this further. The second game's reduction of damage from rockets wasn't good enough. Sniper probably has ammo now. Your shield's gone.
Yep.
I think taking out the Atlas needs to be your focus now. I think the rest of these guys might spawn slowly but infinitely. Could be wrong, but it just seems like there's always one more guy.
There we go. Got it.
Weapons are useful in this game. It's literally getting back faster than you get yours back.
There. Phew, there we go. Now we got them all.
That entire section only took you about 30 minutes, Kit.
I know, right?
Actually, looking at the time, I think that's about 40, maybe 48 minutes. The shield thing is next to you, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that recovers my shield, too.
Why were you trying to destroy?
I forgot what it did, alright?
Fuckers?
It was like, I forgot what it did fully.
I'm just going to tell you, in the future, maybe you should try and hover next to those fuckers as much as possible. Then again, by the time you actually find the usefulness for that, you're probably not going to need it anymore.
Yeah.
Ammunition!
We're saved! Oh, there's some more coming.
Was genuinely annoying, though. I believe the assault trooper is still alive. He's dead, Jim. The mention of dodgeball almost makes me think she was teaching them the way you teach people in Dodgeball the movie. If you can dodge this thermal rocket, you can dodge my power.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Like, since it does fire damage too, the fire actually seems to be more useful against the shields. Because they can't regenerate them as fast. I mean, it doesn't do as much damage when you have to hit them more often, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's your ally, Kit. Guardian, those have shields usually.
Yeah, that's a shield one right there.
You're really regretting changing up your team for this one, aren't you?
Yeah, no kidding. Next time I know I'm gonna have to fight Cerberus, I'm going to bring Liara.
Guaranteed. They made her basically fucking vital. Ooh, headshot. Those turrets are annoying. It's an interesting sight to see.
Yeah, I was like,
Need the DuckTales moon theme. You got another turret. Hopefully, then fire. Or just fire. Sometimes I think you don't like burning things, Kit.
Yeah.
I like how people just keep falling asleep on the fucking job. This is Cerberus, the big threat you're fighting. And I guess some of these guys realize how little threat you actually pose because they just keep fucking falling asleep.
Yeah, they're at the energy blast, keep knocking them out. I'm going to heal out just a little bit. I think we got them. Oh, there's... He's doing a handstand.
Nah. He's doing a headlight.
Everyone okay up there?
Now they're coming back in the door down there. Oh, okay. It just opened up down there.
Be safe, yeah.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology.
It's a handheld, a multi-core solution based on cyclonic barrier technology. And it's pronounced Octavia.
Why don't you come out peacefully?
Why don't you fight me?
Your cousin Joanna is already on the shuttle, Octavia. Don't you want to make sure she's safe?
Bring her here.
What?
Bring her here so I can see her, you damn liar. Think I'm gonna take your word for it?
Like smart girl.
We're just dealing with white van politics at this point.
Yeah.
No, really, that was literally taken from the whole stranger with the white van.
Yeah.
Guy's literally going, I got your sister in my van. Would you like to see her? She'd like to see you.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now. This is a multi-core shield prototype based on cyclonic barrier tech. It'll hold off your guns for hours.
Destroy the shield.
Edie? Of course. Please remain still.
Yeah. Oh, that was simple.
Nice shield. Maybe the Alliance.
She overloaded it. She is tech.
Yeah.
Then again, this also brings into question many different problems, seeing as she is just a robot being controlled from another location. If those kids die, I'll be happy. It might sound really morbid and horrible to say that, but you did just destroy a special type of barrier tech. So I could totally see if they really wanted to make a point of your actions mattering, that those kids now die because they don't have that somewhere else. very simple thing. Try and... Okay, don't try and sneak into it.
Mine, all mine.
Well, what was that about how you had to make sure you break it? Oh, okay. Are you sure you can actually break it? Are you sure it's not a situation of the game gives you one that's already broken? That way people can fucking shoot you inside it? Oh, that was useful. Like here, for example, if like the giving of that multi-core shield would have helped them stay alive longer, yeah, that could have possibly led to that working out a bit better. But I kind of doubt it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Wow, this mech sucks. I like how this thing blows through your shields, and it's barely more powerful than your normal biotics.
I know, right?
These rockets are barely doing damage. Hell, I'm not even sure you're actually using rockets some of these times. It looks like it's just your fire being shot at them. Specifically your ass. Don't watch the rest of you.
I mean, when it hits, that hurts them like hell right there, definitely, with the rockets.
Not really compared to your fire.
I could fire it definitely faster.
I will. Well,
at the moment.
Because we
at
gave
the
you
moment,
the pistol. Yeah. I will state that your health doesn't seem to be at fucking all affected. Like your bar down there does not seem to be moving.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I don't know why.
Well, obviously that's the one benefit is they gave you a literal tank. So hey, props for that.
Yeah.
You're just as powerful as you would be normally, except now you're not fucking killable.
Which is good for this part. You need to.
I don't know, I think you would have done fine without it, you know, seeing as you've totally had a track record of doing good with this team against shields. Don't forget you can also melee. That student's barrier thing is getting kinda low. I wish you could. Oh hey, they're starting to chip away some of your health.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was a lot of damage. Keep in mind, this is on Sandy. That both shows how ineffective weapons have gotten in this series, and how just kind of impressively durable this fucking thing actually is. Props for that. I think it's kind of weak though. Is it repairing?
I don't think it is.
I'm not completely sure. I could have swore though I just saw it going up a little bit. It's probably just the blurry screen on my end. Even that thing didn't do that much damage to you. And that literally is one of these.
Aha, got one. Got it. See, I got its pilot.
Cool, you gonna hop out and steal it? Wasn't that a trophy?
I believe so, yeah.
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
Hijacker. I'm
There
gonna
you go.
slap it back into my other one. Right there, because this one's not as hurt.
Funny, since they both smoke the same.
I know, right? Look, this one's full health now. This one regained its health. What the fuck? Oh, am I done? I think that's it.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
It's almost like she tried to defect to them.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am!
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Damn right they are.
Get ready for the big leagues, kids.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar
Fuck.
or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
How are you still alive?
He makes it to the end.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm still saying, how the fuck is he still alive? We saw what was going on at the time.
Yeah, no kidding,
The
right?
Reaper was literally on top of them. There's no fucking way he survived that shit.
You would figure that, yeah.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war.
Take care of yourself, Admiral.
Same to you. Anderson out.
They're taught by Jack. I'm pretty sure most of them are already ready for battle. Just getting class is probably hell.
I imagine so.
And that is such a small amount.
Yep, it's a pile-on of everything.
Commander,
And Citadel is run by a bunch of council members who won't let him there.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Hey, Moritz. Come back up.
Hold on, I want to get all of these. There. Right there.
A belated goodbye.
Let's see.
So what, she just doesn't come back for this game?
I was like, no, she should.
According to that, she just fucking booked it and you're never seeing her again.
Huh. I mean, she appears in one area and everything, or at least with her and everything, yeah. Or at least her mother does appear there.
Her mother?
Yeah. I was wondering if she was going to take over or not. We'll head up here, but I'll stop for this once we arrive. This time we'll make sure to definitely take
What? Do you think Liara to Sony is a good idea here, Kit?
Yeah.
The direct counter to these assholes?
Probably, huh? Let's see how Garrus does with them.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's just indoctrinate the whole crew.
We are Tech is really bad with indoctrination and shit like that. You know, it would be a good idea. Find us more of that shit. Bring it right to us. I mean, Cerberus was just good guys helping fight the Reapers like 2 years ago, and now look what they've turned into. We should definitely do the same shit they did.
Okay, I remember this area now. This is one of the stages that you can go on for multiplayer and everything, and they do basically horde fights. Is how they do it.
I know.
Yeah. Alright.
That was the big reason that we didn't bother ever trying to get the game, was because of the fact that, well, the co-op aspect to it was not fucking there.
It's like, do we even have the thing for it?
I'm sure they set up servers for it with the re-release.
Nope.
Yeah.
Surprising they removed it. Oh well. Yep, we'll see everybody on Wednesday then. For the next part of Mass Effect 3. Yeah. Name one.
Like,